Hey everybody, the good news is got a hold of a monopoly. Bad news is most of the keys do not trigger and don't make sound. So I'm going to open it up and see what's going on. To access the keyboard, I just took out these screws here at the front of the case that are directly underneath the keyboard. And then there are some screws here, just 3 of them, on the back edge of the keyboard. Right there and right there. And those 3 are working in conjunction with these 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 to hold this front panel on. So with this, I'll have a loose keyboard now, and I've also got a loose front panel. So that's the inside of the monopoly, and you can see there at the back that the front panel is actually, there's one of the screw holes right there. This front panel part here was held on by 3 screws coming up through the bottom. Yeah, I got the keyboard out of it. I just pulled that connector off. It wasn't even clipped or anything. And then rotated this key bed back. Well, this is the underside of the actuators for the keys. So the key will, you press the key and it will push down on these actuators. And these will make contact. And they appear to be corroded underneath, but I'm going to take them off of there and see. Well, it's really inexplicable what is happening here. Like I said, it works when I just push on these actuators with my finger, but when I put the keyboard together and use the keyboard to push on them, it no longer works. So I'm replacing all these with brand new rubber actuators, and I'll see if that makes a difference. Well, they're all firing but one key now. I think it's right there, the B. Every other key is firing. Here's how the little rubber actuator works. When the key goes down, it pushes the little rubber switch. And one of those was just folded under. So now I've got all the keys working just perfectly. I've got this Korg monopoly sound chart. And what this is an overlay that went over the panel here so that you could learn how to make sounds and what all these potentiometers and switches do. And so the first sound that they're suggesting is brass, and it's pink A with a circle around it. And so you just go to each potentiometer and switch, and you'll see that some of them have pink A labeled on there, the ones that are relevant to the brass sound. Like they want you to do a little bit of detune here, so I'll move that to there. Everything else I think should be set up for the brass sound. And then with the other setting, it sounded more like tuba. Okay, the next sound they want you to try is the sync sweep sound, and that's the kind of brown colored B. So I went around and I already made the changes on that. It uses this effects button here, and it's going to put some frequency modulation. You see that brown B there on this. Let's listen to that sound. Wow, that is fat. The next sound they want you to make is King Gong. So this makes use of the X mod between the oscillators, and it uses all 4 oscillators, and they wanted you to use chord memory, and they printed up a little chord here that they want you to play and put in chord memory. does sound very metallic. All right, the next sound is the bowed violin. So I got all the settings in here.